So I think we're just gonna do a little deep slate outline here. We'll just see what happens. Just gonna have a little fun. Let's start out with a little tower. Nothing too crazy, nothing too adventurous, just a little quick little tower. And then from there, we can do a little something more. I'd like to turn this into a very big castle eventually, but we will see what happens, see what the future brings, right? Okay, so that lines up well. So we're just going to continue with our shape here. 1, 2, 3. Just do a quick little check, make sure everything lines up before we keep going. I may have made this a little tall, but that's okay. Don't need anything too crazy. And we may as well just do one more, just to match. 1, 2. Perfect. Now let's just fill in a little bit of this at a time. Not all of it quite yet. Just an outline. And then we can get going on the roof. So I'm going to be using, I'm going to use some spruce. I like the way spruce looks. And let's just do something like this. Now, we're going to do, let's start with 2. And we'll put 1 on top of each. Now, this is going to be a very big tower, so we'll see how this turns out here. I don't want to make the roof too big, but I also want it to look spectacular, you know. Gotta have it looking nice and cool. I think this will look perfect. Yeah, I like the way this is turning out. This looks pretty nice. I'll just stick with some nice even. Oh yeah, that'll look beautiful. Nice pretty little tower. Something cool. And the top will be short and stubby, just like me. Oh man. And then we'll put this together. I think that's a pretty good start. Now, the real question is, do we fill it out with wood or deep slate? A little mix of both. Excuse me. A little mix of both would look pretty nice. Maybe just have, I don't know, let's see, maybe let's fill in the corners, and then the middle we can do wood. Goodness, something in my throat. I don't know. I think for right now, I might just do that. And we'll start to bring it in here the closer we get to the top. Something like that, perhaps. Not too sure yet. I think that will look pretty good. I think that looks pretty nice. I'll tell you what, we could do something like this to make it look like it's surrounding it. I think that looks pretty good. So let's try and do a little bit of the same thing at least. Try and follow somewhat of our pattern here. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Something like that. And then we can just fill this all in with wood. Let's try and match so it gets right about here before we push it in a little. And then right like that. I think that looks pretty good. I do say so myself. I'm complimenting my own build here. But it does look pretty nice. I always enjoy building these little medieval castles and stuff. It's one of my favorite types of builds to design. Build this up a little bit, and then right about here, make this switch over. Oops. Perfect. And then one more side to do. And then almost done. And of course I'll fill this out later. Connect it to, whoops. I'll connect it to a castle obviously later. End goal is to have a cool looking castle, but for right now it's just gonna be a little tower for this part. Oh man, I can't get that part right. Oh no. Okay, so now we're going to fill this out here. Might tweak this a little bit later. That looks decent. And then we will add some stairs going up the side here. Make it look more castle-y, I don't know. Probably should have taken a second to step back and look. Yeah, that looks perfect. It kind of looks like a wizard hat, you know? I'm afraid I built a little too spectacular of a, let's make it all face the same way. I think I built a little too spectacular of a roof for the very small tower that I have. That's okay. I'm sure it'll look fine. Even if it doesn't, I can always redo it a bit later. I just want to get a rough concept down. So that's a tower. So I think I'm going to have a tower here. And I'm going to have another tower right here. And then it's going to kind of connect into a tower here, a main compartment here, and an even mainer compartment over here. So I think, let's use a little bit of commands here. Let's see, structure block. Now these are really cool. What you can do is we can kind of clear a little bit of this dirt out of the way. Place it on a corner. And castle, should we put, oh my goodness, oh you can't space, castle tower, and we're gonna set it to corner, and then we're gonna fly all the way up here, and then we're gonna set it at the very top, kind of build out a little bit here. very top here. Gotta make sure that we are clear out of the way. Okay. Castle tower corner. And finally we need to set it here. Detect. Ah, man. Let's see what we did wrong here. Let's see. Castle tower. I don't think I screwed something up. Everything seems to be in place. Let's make it easier on ourselves. Let's just do 1. Let's give up with naming. Just put 1. Make our lives simpler. 1. There we go. Now we're gonna save. And we're going to load it off. Where should we put it? Right about here. Maybe up a little higher. We can always terraform if needs be. 1. Oops. Load in, and we're going to face it off that way. Yes, it looks like a little bit of terraforming might be necessary, but I can just do that really quickly here. I'll probably finish this out later. I just want to get a rough concept here before I start making some final things down here, you know. Check real quick. Yep, we are recording. Just wanted to make sure. I don't want to be 30 minutes deep and realize I forgot to press the button like an idiot, which has happened before. Alright, yeah, we can get this done later. But I have to do it now. I'll just get that nagging feeling in my soul. Now, you didn't finish terraforming. Keep me up at night thinking about it. Dwelling, pondering on it. Okay, so that's pretty decent. I'll have some castle walls spanning that. We can actually get rid of this because I already have it saved. So start the wall. I'm just gonna start it high. Just to make life a little simpler. So it's actually almost dead straight. I should have offset it a little bit because it kind of makes for a bland look. I also might have made it a little higher than I originally expected it to be. I'll address it later. And then that's going to connect to, let's see here. What do I want to make? Do I want to have a bunch of towers connecting to a main tower? I'm going to make a little uneven path over here to another tower, because I want to make, let's see, it's roughly where I want it to be. Ooh. It's gonna be a problem later. What's with me and just setting things almost dead straight? That's okay. So we have something like that, and then I think that's going to be in the center here. It's going to be on my main little island. I guess the center of attraction type deal. So how I want this to play out, so I'll make the castle walls here, right? So you enter into the castle, and do I want it to just immediately, do I want it to, ooh, do I want to make like a, do I want this to just be the outer walls, and then I'll make an actual castle in the center of it? I like that idea a lot more. I'll make this outer layer kind of just be like the market area type deal, you know? I don't know. You have to let me know what I should do after this is over. For right now, I think I'm gonna start filling these out a little. So I'll add some detail work in later, like using different types of materials to make it look, you know, more realistic, more aged and weathered and such. But for right now, I'm more just focusing on filling all this out, just so we have a basic sense of what we're looking at here, how it's looking, and then we'll add all the detailing. Again, this is just very rough sketch of what we're actually setting out to accomplish here. I don't want to create much, you know, just something small that looks nice. And my idea of small is 10,000 block long castle, by the way. I don't usually go for a small little outline type deal. I usually see the picture in my head and I kind of just build around it. But the format's obviously different since I'm just making a building video. Because I already have an idea of what I want in my head, and I'd usually just build it, but it would probably be a little strange for people to watch. Alright. This is one of the worst part, is just building up. Not sure how that's gonna work either. But that doesn't look bad for an outline. I think I will have, yeah, I'll have like a mine shaft here. I'll have a bunch of little houses around here. I think that's what I'll do. That'll look pretty nice. Alright, let's build another structure here. Somewhere right here. So we're gonna rotate that like that. Maybe a little farther out here. 270. Let's load that bad boy in. Ooh, almost spot on. That's pretty funny. Alright, that's center. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll just make a bunch of like little castle walls just sprawl out randomly. And then I'll just make townhouses in here. And honestly, let's just start off making a little townhouse. At least setting up an outline of a house. Maybe not doing the full thing, but just getting a little rough sketch of what we're working with here. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. That's what I want. And then we can connect this like that. To a larger area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That works. Something like that. Could be our first little townhouse. This could be like a... What could that be? Maybe just a normal villager's house, and then I think I might set like a the area over here. Might set that out to be like a farmhouse. This just gonna be a little mine shaft. I might have like a little mine shaft thing, like a drill going down here, like an iron drill, and have a little blacksmith station set up right here. Like, I'll have something coming out of the ground. Have like a drill thing set up here. And then just have like a little entrance, little blacksmith thing here. Have that be like kind of walled off. And then just have a basic little thing here that could be like a blacksmith station. And then I'll have a bunch of like path and stuff leading out into his house. I think that could be pretty cool. Let's just bring that to life real quick. I think that'll be a pretty neat build. I guess just a simple little house is all it'll take, really. Yeah. I think we'll just go with a simple oak house here. Something hardy that a blacksmith would probably have for his house. Would that not be a very blacksmithy type house? Bunch of deep slate, a hardwood, something rustic, That would definitely be the first pick for a blacksmith house. Nothing too crazy, just a little Okay. I'll fix that in a minute. And that can be like that. Yeah, that looks decent. Yeah, nothing super fancy, just a house. Building, building, building. I might have to remove this part later just because I don't know if it's gonna get in the way of the rest of the house. Oops. Goodness. Fumbling. Sure. Alright, and then this area I just fill out with wood. Actually, I'll probably do the floor with wood. Gosh. I'll fix that later. This can just lead. It's a little tight. A little bit of a tight squeeze, but it'll be fine. No one's actually living in these, so I don't think it's gonna matter all that much. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be fine. Then I'll probably do like a window there. Something. Haven't really decided yet. This part I want to have like the same little concept for like the roof. Oops. What are we working with here? 30 minutes. I'll probably keep going. It's only what? 12:30 p.m. Not even a.m. Holy cow, I have no life. Oh my gosh. It's actually disgraceful. I made this a little... It's fixable. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Like that. Sure. I just want to get the roof down. I'll probably leave. The roof design that I have works on just can work with 4 block, but it looks better with odd numbers than it does even, is what I'm trying to say, but I can't speak properly. I went from building castles to just focusing on the focusing on a random house. That's how sidetracked my mind gets. It's kind of funny. But I also wanted to wait because I didn't know what I actually wanted out of my castle. But now I have a basic idea. Boom. And then that part. That part. Yeah. I think I like that better. Oh, how foolish of me. How could I have forgotten? Stairs. Actually, no, that does look better like this. Maybe it doesn't, I don't know. I think it looks better without. I think it looks better with the stairs. Let me know if it looks better with stairs or without stairs. I genuinely thought I was having like a schizo attack, dude. I just saw random like black moving creatures out of the corner of my eye. There was an actual Enderman, okay. I'm not just seeing things. It was an actual Enderman. I was just like, I forgot to turn my light on. Alright. Deep slate. I think since this one is close to the area where the cave and the fire is gonna be, for like the blacksmithing area, I think I might add like an extra little deep slate brick wall fortification around this general area to look like it's, you know, extra protected against flames and so on and so forth. But if a flame got anywhere near this house, it would be devastatingly catastrophic to my general house. Ooh, I don't have half of the house here. I'll just keep this. I'll add the final finishing touch detail, blah blah blah. Fancy garbage later. Would a blacksmith have windows? Or is that too pretty and fancy for just a local blacksmith? I'll give myself a little extra room here. My fat butt needs it, realistically. I'll probably put a little cap on here. Might just have that extend out and cover. Can I still walk in here? Yes, sir. That looks decent. So we'll finish our blacksmith house in a moment. I think this looks like a blacksmith house, does it not? That looks pretty blacksmithy. I mean, I would not know a thing about being a blacksmith. But if I were one, I'd probably want to live in this house. I'm just saying. I'd say probably only at like 45 minutes. I'll check the time. Actually, I may as well check now. 37. Wow. Still got 23-ish minutes or something like that. Come on, that looks exactly like a blacksmith house. You can't tell me one wouldn't want to live there. Alright, let's build this up. Get all to the same height, and then we'll start talking about details. So I think this first layer here is going to be, I don't know. I wanted to follow like the general like outline of the actual natural grass and stuff. But whatever. Alright, so this area, something like that. Okay. And then we'll have lava be here. Have an anvil be here. We'll have some other stuff over there. Shoot. I mean, a blacksmith would probably have a covering over his blacksmith area, right? If I was a blacksmith, I'd probably want to have like a roof over here so it could block my head from the sun, but also, I don't know. Yeah, I'll put a door there. That works. Let's just make this look not as stupid. So I'll probably have a drill coming up out of the ground. Something like this. I don't know, I've never made a drill before. So I mean, they obviously didn't have hand crank things yet. So oh gosh. I don't want to make like a specific symbol here, so let's just do that. That looks good-ish. Connect it to like the ground. Put like coal all around this area. That looks good enough, right? Nothing too shabby. I like some chains coming out of it, going in there. Why not? Anvil. Put that on there. Discover the rest later. Now, blacksmith house, I'm gonna double that up. Try and take up some more space. And the rest of this, I think I'll just put glass. Probably want some privacy, so I'm gonna put like some black stained glass. I think I'll just keep it like that. Keep it looking rustic and old. I think that's the way to go here. Boom. Oh, I screwed up the design. I can still fit. My fat body can still make it through there. That's all that matters in the end. Yeah, that looks fine. Fill in a bit of a gap here. Does this look very NPC housing like? Because I wasn't aiming for that look. But I'm afraid it may have teetering on the edge of it. I think it would look better with that actually doesn't really suit the look. No, that doesn't work. It works on some houses, but it's gotta be specific to the look. I thought it looks better just plain. Let's add some grass, because let's be real. If you're a blacksmith, you're probably not keeping up on your lawn care. You got more important things to do. You got time for a lawn. Let's see, oak leaves? We got time for lawn care. Probably should have done this pre putting down 100 bone meal. It's fine though, because that'll kind of fill this area out. Man, no blacksmith is gonna have a perfect, pretty pink house. It's gonna look rustic and old. It's kind of what I'm going for here. Probably should use spruce leaves. Maybe that would have looked better. But I'm too deep into it to really care at this point. Alright. For right now, that is probably going to be the general blacksmithing area temporarily done pre-decoration. I have not that. I got 12 minutes here. Let's just fill in the rest of this. Just fill in the rest of this area. Make for a decent thumbnail. Oh gosh. I'll worry about that when I have to worry about it. For right now, I couldn't be bothered. To care less. Those are I don't know what I was gonna say. Oh, the key switches. These are them mechanical keyboard switches, none of that garbage plastic nonsense. None of the membrane keyboards that you kids nowadays like to play on. A real man's keyboard. Built it myself. Went out to the mines and I forged my own key. Switches. I bought it on Amazon. I bought the switches on Amazon, but I built the keyboard, which is kind of fun. I like doing videos like this. I can just have a straight yapathon while I build houses in Minecraft. Life's awesome. It's one of the most tedious processes. I hate making. Gee whiz. I hate making this. But I've only mentioned that 10 times. Catastrophic miscalculation. Actually, not that big of a deal. chance. Why? Whatever. This sigh of sadness and sorrow. Alright. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so lost. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm fumbling. What time do we got? 7 minutes. I could probably finish this. 7 minutes. Good enough. Oh, that looks stupid though. It's just gonna have to look stupid. Catastrophic error. That one's my bad. Okay. Let me just real quick fill in a little bit more of this. I can finally go to bed because it's 1 o'clock. Well, I can finally scroll Instagram until 2 a.m. I'll go to bed. didn't even realize it's probably gonna take like a decade to upload that much video all at once. A full hour of just raw Minecraft. That's gonna take a very long time to actually work. Should I turn off my mic and just let it ride? But 7 minutes, so whatever. I'll just finish this off. Dude, whoever made Minecraft music was cooking. Oh, I'm so sleep deprived. I just got done working. Day started at 9 and day ended at 10. Actually, my day started at 10 and ended at 10 p.m. Cool. Just make this bright. I'll obviously add a texture later. Let's see, I'll cut out a bit of me accidentally hitting tab. Cut out a couple of sneezes and coughs, and then I'll probably be left with about an hour of footage. Okay, let's take a quick little thing here. What was that? Whoops. No, I'll just leave it like that. Alright. And that is part 1 completed. Part 1 completed. Blacksmith house. Alright. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Have a good night. See you later.